Hello. Speaking. How's my audio? Testing things out. What the fuck? Where's this video clip? In 1 second. Desktop audio. Mic audio should be this.
Hi. All right. Oh shit, that's really loud. Okay, I think it was going through the wrong. That one was going through the wrong audio source. I'm guessing. I think that audio bounce is probably okay. Let's try that. Let's try going into new server and advertising it wherever it is. Basements. Okay. Business. Twitch.https://www.twitch.tv/ then I advertise it in here. That. Showcasing 80 games that I built for the Queen City Radio tournaments on Monday. Right. And let me pull up my chat. Pop that out. Pop out chat. Yeah. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is I have not played any ranked this season, at least not in doubles. What I am going to do is claim all these tickets first and foremost. And do my mandated lineup check. So what I'm gonna do, I have 18 teams. Each team has two unique megas across each of the 18 teams. I built these so that people could have a lot of variety in what potential teams and megas that they want. A lot of the supporting cast is the same because otherwise that's a lot of different Pokemon to make. But that being said, my goal is to showcase and provide a win with every single team. So that's what I'll be doing. So I'm gonna start from Team 18 because I honestly, yeah, I'm gonna start with Team 1. So, kind of showcase each team. So, this is a team that was built by Paro, using Mega Camerupt and Mega Drampa. It's a very Trick Room team. So a big focus will be getting Trick Room off with Sinistra or Oranguru, and then just clicking a lot of high damage moves with Torkoal, Camerupts, and then maybe even Drampa and Azumarill. So it is very, very paramount to get this Trick Room set up, but once you are, then you can output a lot of damage. So let's select this team first, and let's get to playing. Now, bear in mind, while I have built a lot of these teams, I have not played any of them. So I am working it out, as to say. So this guy has an extremely basic team. That's okay. We can make do. So I think the way that I want to do this is I want to go Oranguru Drampa to try to get around. Well, let's go Camerupt. I think Camerupt is. Let's go Drampa, and then let's go. I feel about Sinistra. I mean, they're gonna be inclined to set up the Sun. Let's go Sinistra. I have two normal types. They don't have a fighting type, so I'm thinking what I can do is I can try to bait out specific moves. Aerodactyl and Dark. This is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna protect. I think Drampa actually gets a little bit more use out of Cloud9 before, so I'm actually gonna protect here. And try to just try to get the string off. I think this Oranguru's inner focus, so it might not be able to swing. It's a good amount of damage, though. Okay. So I should be able to last another one. Aerodactyl went first, which makes me believe that... This is sheer force. But I think I want to be Solid Rock here. And the reason why I want to be Solid... Like, I'm going to wholly ignore the Garchomp for at least a little bit. At least until the Oranguru goes down. I should tank this one. Ooh. Okay, that's a good amount. My hope is that it's not Gambit here. Okay, this is okay. What do I have in the back? I have Drampa, I have Sinistra. I think this is okay. I'm going to just go for a Heat Wave here. And just try to get damage onto both Pokemon. interesting. Shadow Ball kills. Does he stomping here? He should stop example here. Or Dragon Ball. It's extremely safe. Rock Slide is actually kind of spooky. Like, it has a lot of risk of going wrong. Leftovers. Okay. I probably could have swapped in. I think I just want a matcha here. So I think there's like one turn left. Do you have a Colder Berry or... Well, one thing I know is I'm going after the Garchomp here. Ooh. Okay, so Charizard Y in the back is scary. It wasn't what I was expecting. Yeah, that is spooky. I'm guessing I probably could... maybe I just double the Charizard here? 67%. Sinchar goes down, that's kind of what I'm expecting. So this is the first turn of Sun, which means that it shouldn't really matter what I go for. Dragon Pulse is 85, Hyper Voice is 90, so I'm gonna go Hyper Voice, it does more damage. I think Dragon is bulking. Oh, he's going for flinches. He's gonna need another one. I guess technically the best thing to do is protect here. Just in case he does get the flinch. This will three-shot me, so if he flinches once, then he wins. Yeah, okay. So the only play I have is to hope that he misses. Funny enough, if I flinch on the first one but not the second one, then I win. This would be such a massive miss. He actually missed! Oh my goodness. So because Grandpa and Camerupt are both slower Pokemon, Trick Room makes it so that they go first. And Orangu's instruction means that you just get to... The target will attack just twice, or it will use the last move that it used again. Okay, so that's team number 1. Let's look at team number 2. So this is a little bit of a rain team. Let's. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna drop this high. Advertise myself. So this is another Trick Room Rain team. I just intentionally gave Paro a couple slower mons to build around. So this one focuses on both Crabominal and Golurk, both physical attackers, just designed to do a lot of damage. Crabominal gets Iron Fists after Mega Evolving, which increases the damage of its punching and physical moves, or contact moves, which I believe also includes Ice Hammer. So I'll probably like ask her to change that. Golurk gets Unseen Fist after Mega Evolving, so on Headlong Rush and Drain Punch, it'll be able to do a lot of damage. Clawwitzer and Toxicroak also do help a lot with the rain aspect of this team. Toxicroak getting healing and being immune to water type moves, so you can swap in on a Golurk and so on and so forth. So okay. So this has the chance of being Mold Breaker. Since they have double weather, I think it's actually really important for me to bring this in the back. I don't really think Crabominal is very good into this. There's two ghost type. There's a ghost type, a physical wall, and a Tinkaton, all of which will kind of clean house on it. So I'm thinking maybe I just go Golurk and then I go Clawwitzer. Okay, so I have Guardian Axle and Skeleton Edge. So this is extremely interesting. I think I want to Trick Room. I'm Mega Evolving this like every time, so I'm going to... I think I want to just take out the Skeleton off rip. I could protect, but that is a little spooky. He could just Shadow Ball me, and that would hurt a lot. Okay, that's fine. I get a Colder Berry. That's a lot of damage. No Threat Spray. Okay. Is that Focus Sash or just let that naturally? Okay. Ice Punch. Okay, so I'm going to Twin Beam that. And switch to Clawwitzer here. Ice Plunge shouldn't do a lot. That's bad. Sand Spit is fine. That crit. Okay. Let me think of how I want to approach this. Okay. I'm gonna Friggraph is probably fine here. I'm just gonna Twin Beam this, and then just launch a Water Pulse into the Garganackle. I thought about swapping it. Ooh, that's a lot more damage than I was hoping for. Frozen Solid again. I do outspeed this, which is good. And this is doing a lot for... Yeah, I do need to swap out the Clawitzer, like, pretty... For sure. Palafin. Okay. I'm a little bit scared of Palafin. I'm gonna swap to Golurk and sacrifice it here. But also I know that there is no, I also know that there is no, Torkoal on their team. That's actually good for me. Rock Tomb is spooky, but... Oh, that does no damage. My goodness, that does no damage. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, okay, so I think I know how to do this. Okay, so gonna go Pelipper here. I will be faster than whatever. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? One turn Trick Room. So I'm gonna swap to this. Or do I sacrifice? Okay. I'm gonna protect here and sacrifice Clawitzer, because unfortunately Clawitzer doesn't get to do anything because it got frozen. Unfortunate. Hi Danko, how are you doing? Yeah, the Clawitzer got frozen, which is incredibly unfortunate. But I think Clawitzer should go down to the soft tier here. Shell Bell. Oh my. Dive? Wait, that's actually kind of spooky. Okay, that's bad. I have miscalculated. I forgot that Selkier got nerfed, so I'm just gonna Water Pulse the Garganackle slot. It's okay. Pelipper just might have to do a 1D. Okay. Oh, are you serious? Pelipper might have to do a generational comeback here. Yeah, the Ice Punch Priest actually hurt me so badly because I couldn't take out the Garganackle, which is really unfortunate. Why are you Ice Punch? Of all things, why are you Ice Punch? That did no damage. If I take this out, there's actually, like... He's got Wave Crash. Okay, that goes down. He also doesn't get, Hero Palafin. There is a question of whether or not this Pelipper is faster, though. do a lot of damage. Ugh, that's a little too much damage. I definitely died to the next one. Oh, and he has to use one. Unfortunate. Yeah, if I don't get frozen, or I think I just have to attack her. I have White Guard over Protect, which is unfortunate, but if I just went for the attack early into the Garganacl and just ate the Sulkir, then I think it is a lot better for me. So I'm gonna keep going until I win with this team. Then I will move on to the next team. Got a Japanese name. I think Toxicroak actually goes really hard here. I think Crabominable goes really hard here as well. I don't think it should be Golurk. I think I go Clawitzer. I'm not even bothering to bring Rain because I know they have a Drampa, so I'm not... But, I probably should have. Probably should have regardless. But I think everything else just seems so good. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is good. We're gonna do it anyway. That's a lot. Okay, crit. I was like, that's a lot of damage. What? I'm not sure what he's doing there, but I'm okay with it. Goodbye, Whimsicott. Aggron? I'm pretty sure I just beat that. I think I want to go... You know what? I have the utmost faith that I can... No, I wasn't expecting that, I'm not gonna lie. Sturdy? Oh, you just let it happen, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh my god, that was... That probably does so much damage. Sylveon. Alright, we are clicking Poison Jab. And we are Ice Punching. Craballo might die, but that is the sacrifice that I am willing to make. It doesn't matter. Okay, that worked. This kind of showcases the other side of the team where Toxicroak is a little bit faster and can do good damage, but also has ways of supporting the other special attackers on the team. All the way up to Pokeball 1, Jesus. Are you still here, Danko? Okay. The next team is a Mega Skarmory Mega Garchomp team. It's a very interesting set. I think I wanted to give Garchomp a lot of Earthquake boosts with Garchomp Bite, allowing it to get really good damage with Sand Force. So I have Telepathy, Gardevoir, Skarmory with weak armor to try to get like an extra speed boost on top of a Sword Stance boost. I've got Rotom with a Rotom Heat. So we're gonna try to play around Garchomp. We'll see how it goes. I saw that you've been playing a little bit of. Actually, can I add a browser source to this? Add browser. Okay. You've been playing. That's not what I wanted. But let's see. Well, let's pick our team first. I think Rotom's gonna be really, really helpful here. This seems like a very good Garchomp team. Then Sinistcha to try to give myself a little bit more bulk. The biggest question is how do I kill Corviknight, right? Knock off. Maybe I could go. I think I want to go Sinistcha here. Yeah. I remove that browser source. Yeah. What if Dinko? What have you been playing? I saw that you've been on this game a little bit. Also, how you been? I didn't pay attention to what the snake did. Ooh. That's spooky. I could have gone Sinistcha here. And Sinistcha's really good now. You know what? I'm gonna protect here. Macho? Oh, I protected last turn. Really good. I'm okay with that. I just want to get a little bit of damage into the a little bit of damage into the Rotom first. And then a little bit of damage that I did into the Sneasler actually does a lot of work here. Okay, so half Sun, half Rain, I have Resistant Violet. So let me check the battle state. Okay, so I know he's probably... Okay, we're gonna do something interesting here. We're gonna do this for the damage boost. And then we're going to Rage Powder. For the speed boost. We're gonna Scale Shot for the speed boost so that we will outspeed the... Whatchamacallit? The Dragon Bolt later. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's so much damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a perfect play. Flash is my favorite move, so naturally Choreograph is my least favorite mon. Yeah, I get it. Alright, I wonder how much this Rock Slide does. I'm gonna Rage Powder again. He might darts here. He might not. Hit the protect. Okay, that does more than half. So I can Rock Slide again next turn pretty safely. Well, I mean, I can definitely Rock Slide again now. If the sand disappears this turn, which it might. Okay, I have one more turn. I'm gonna Rock Slide again. Just to be safe, I'm going to Rage Powder. Okay. That sounds like a fun team. I do like Wash, but Shape's kind of Satan, so. I missed something. Okay, the Rotom... Missing the Rotom is okay. Not the worst thing. Big crit that doesn't matter. Sandstorm subsiding means that I get ooh, Supreme Overlord. Interesting. Okay. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna protect here. I'm gonna swap to Tyranitar. This way, the Rotom will die this turn. Rotom should faint. And then I can preserve Garchomp for the ending. I should have just Earthquaked. I could have killed my own Tutar and it would have been great. And I switch back to Sinistral for the Hospitality, and I low kick to the Gambit. Mega Garchomp is cool. I like it. I think like being able to use a Scale Shot allows you to. That's a really good Gambit, really. Using Scale Shot lets you counteract the fact that when you Mega, Garchomp is slower, which I think is a very like nice touch and nice little addition. And we make it up to Great Ball. 1000 VP in the bank. Alright. This is one of the teams of all time. It's Mega Delphox Mega Altaria team. I wasn't really sure what I want to do with it. I just thought it would be really funny. So we've got a Scarf Mammothswine kind of designed to just destroy Garchomps. We have King Gambit, we have Basque Legion, we have Whimsicott, and we have double Encore with like Whimsicott, Delphox, but Altaria will also be very good at eliminating the hopefully, in theory, it'll be very good at removing Sun off of the field. We also have Sucker Punch King Gambit to try to give us a little bit of extra oomph, and Basque Legion for cleanup. It is Citrus Berry, it is not Sash, but I'm hoping that I can find ways of making it kind of baitable, for lack of a better word. So to bait out what is it? To bait out like Sun from like Charizard teams. Okay, let's see what we got. Please go to the Charizard team. It's the one time. Okay. Not a Charizard team, but it is kind of spooky actually. I think you're gonna want to go Whimsicott. Delphox actually seems kind of bad here. It actually seems really, really bad here. Mammothswine could actually see a like good use. I think we want to go Gambit here. This is actually looks horrendous, but we will figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Whimsicott pretty offensively here, I think. This team looks not very good for me. I'm gonna Tailwind here. I think he's gonna set rocks here. But if I do this... I mean, Altaria's not exactly a good mon, so I think whatever... Hold on, let me think. You know what? Yeah, I want to try to get Tailwind off if I can, and I think I want to Mega Evolve and just go for Dragon Ball. This will probably be one of the tougher teams to make aware, but it's okay. So my Whimsicott notably is faster. I think he's gonna go for a Stone Axe. It's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is not much. Okay, I'm going to Encore that. I'm just gonna go for a double edge here. There is a chance that I live this. Not a great one, but there is a chance. He also might go for the Whimsicott instead. But I think whatever happens, I should be able to respond next turn with your speed tide? What do you mean we're speed tied? I don't even think I made this like a super... What? Oh, it's Sash. Oh, it's... Alright. What do we have that threatens this? Samurott? Okay, I think I want to get rid of... I want to get rid of the Cleavor. I don't think the Whimsicott will be too problematic. The problem is if X Scissor kills, or he has... No, it doesn't have Safe and Sword, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. Okay, so the way I have to do this... There is a way. There is a way. So I am faster than it, right? I need to... Icicle Crash. And I need to Encore their Whimsicott. That way, once Tailwind expires, I'll be able to get mine back up. Or I can attack. So me going for Encore allows me to... means that he's attacking every turn. Which is a problem, but it means that I can focus on the other slot if this Moonblast doesn't do too much damage. Oh my god, that is so much damage. I should have locked into Icicle Spear, actually. I think that's much more... It's not more... it would break through Sash, and that would just win the game. I think. But since my Whimsicott is timid... It's Scarf. It's Scarf. Oh my goodness. It's Scarf Hydreigon. After Tailwind... Okay. I just got jump scared. Dude. Yeah, if he just didn't win the speed tie, then I would actually be in such a good position. But, alas. Alright, let's just move on to the next one. Yeah, Sneasler. I don't think... It would be very tough to win that anyway. If I lock into Icicle Spear... And then I switch out... I don't know. I think it's possible. I think it's still possible. It's just hard. It didn't help that Delphox was actually just unable to play the game. Why am I against another Cleavor Samurott? What is wrong with people? I have learned we are going to do this. That. This, maybe? Yeah, that's probably good enough. I'm not really sure what to make of this, so we are going to figure it out. I actually think it's really important to just take out the Samra on one, so I am just going to high horsepower that slot. The only thing that stops me is if either of these spawns are Scarf, which could be a possibility. This Mammoth Swine is obscuring the Samurai. Okay. This is super good. That's actually really good. That's actually really, really good. Whimsicott would live that. I get to stall out another turn of... I did get to delay Tailwind for another turn. So I think the way I want to do that is I want to protect here. I just want to high horsepower for slot. I will take a good amount of damage from... Okay, that did half. I'll take a good amount of damage from Stone Axe and potentially Shell Bell. That's actually really bad. Okay. And I'm going to Moonblast the Mimikyu. You know... No. I'm gonna Moonblast the Cleavor. I'm gonna double the Cleavor just to make sure it goes down. If I take out the Cleavor, I do just enough damage, then the Moonblast will be redirected. Okay, good thing I did. Now you can only take one knockout this turn. Swine. Woodhammer. Why do you have Woodhammer? He's already taking a lot of damage from recoil. I think Atari is really good here, actually. Ampharos. Yeah, this is really good. So what I want to do here... That is a lot of damage. Is I'm going to Encore this into Woodhammer. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. I'm gonna play a little bit frisky here. But because I am a Dragon Fairy type, I will be able to do a lot of... I will resist both Electric and Dragon type moves. So now he is locked into... and Grassland. So now he is locked into Woodhammer. I might even live this. Yeah, I live this, which is actually huge. Why? Why do you have this move? Alright. I can do that, and I'm just gonna Dragon Ball. I'm just gonna Dragon Ball. I want to preserve a little bit of HP. So I'm not going to Double Edge. But this should knock out the Ampharos. I should live whatever... I should live whatever Mimikyu throws at me. But I want to just break this sky. And then take out the Ampharos with Dragon Claw. That did no damage. Let's use Ice Beaming here, I think. Or Ice Punching. It takes... Oh! Turning so bulky, what? Oh my god. What's with me and getting Ice Punch frozen? I'm gonna try to do Wing Beat here. I feel like I should probably protect and just let the Altaria go down, but... Okay, this is fine. Okay, either way, I think I outspeed this, so... I'm committing. I'm committing. Okay, yeah, I've lost it. So if I actually double edge there, I just take out the Ampharos, but then the Woodhammer recoil onto the the Woodhammer onto Basculation gets actually really spooky. I didn't exactly think too hard about what the consequences were. Alright, so next we have a Frostlass Ampharos team, and you might look at this like, this is a very interesting team. Whatever gave you the idea to bring this? Well, this is a recreation of the Utrecht winning team from Nikhil Reddy back in 2024 with back in Regulation F. The thing is that there's only one Pokemon on that team that is legal in this format, and that's Arcanine. So we have the Snow Setter, which Snow Aurora Veil Setter, which is Frostlass. It was Alola Ninetales in the previous team. We have the Dragon. We have the Dragon Electric type, which is Mega Ampharos. We have the Ice type Blizzard user that is off the ground, which is Rotom. We have the bulky water type, which is Milotic, and we have the ground type, which is Garchomp. That is the entire reason why I made this team. It's kind of funny, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But alas, I'm gonna select this team. Freeze only fair when Appleton. Okay, so this is a hard Trick Room team. The Reuniclus is gonna be the big mon that actually matters. I think I go Arcanine. Frostless is actually going to do a lot here. I also think that Rotom will do plenty. And I can just spread damage things down. Actually kind of inclined to go Milotic just to really just be bulky and annoying. Okay. The way we're going to do this is we're going to close combat this, and then we're going to Blizzard. So the benefit of leading Arcanine is that the Arcanine gets to the Arcanine gets to reduce the Aggron's damage. It could be body press here. That would honestly kind of suck, but I thought about using I probably could have just blitzed the Reuniclus, which makes it a little bit spooky because that had to crit. That had to crit. No, really? Okay, you have my one. That's good. So now it's a little bit spooky. I'm gonna close combat here again. And then I'm gonna close. Yeah, on second thought, why didn't I just target? Why do you have Energy Ball? That does so much damage. What? Why do you have Shell Bell? What is this? Okay. You know what? I don't... You know what? Let's just bolt that and try to get a life steal off. Let's bolt the Reuniclus, try to get a life steal off. I don't think it lives another... Why does it have Energy Ball? Why does -1 Heavy Slam? So fast as the Okay, he had to have been 32 adamant. That's crazy. On second thought, probably just need to go and target the Unicus with Shadow Ball and probably Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz would have been fine. Alright, Matrix 97. Okay, so it's a rain team. This is very interesting. I think it's definitely Rotom here. Rotom, Darknot maybe? Cross pass. Let's go Arcanine. No. It's probably Arcanine. I'm just gonna double Blizzard. It'll probably be fine. It's Scarf Paladin. It's Scarf Paladin. Oh my god, it's Scarf Paladin. Okay, if I take this out, then that's good. It's so good, though. I missed the Pelipper. That's still a lot of damage. Outspeed! Outspeed! Missed the Pelipper again. Hit the same target! Oh my god. Oh, it's clutch! Thunderbolt and they should. Both of these should. It's Bright Powder! Oh my god, what is going on here? Why is it Bright Powder? Why do you have Ice Punch? Actually, something insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Live this? All because I missed the stupid... Alright, we can try this again. I think I did everything right except not protect the Garchomp. Okay. So there's actually something really funny that we can and will do. I think I want to do Garchomp here. Actually, no. Let's try this. And you, sir, are getting banned. Bye-bye. It's pressure, which means it's safe for me to coil. Now this guy is going to be a problem. Why are you backhanding? What are you doing? Wait, what do you have in the back? Can't wait for this to be full though. Really necessary thing. By Heracross? You did good, Arcanine. You did good. And Arcanine moves. Did so much damage. This Milotic is actually doing so much work. Well, I'm clicking the same button again. I don't know what the agility is gonna do, but oh, I was scared. Can't take it out. Crit. Yeah. So the intent behind this game is to do a lot of damage with your megas and have your cross eyes enable your Rotom. It's not the best team, but it is still a funny one nevertheless. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. Cancel matchmaking. Good. Alright, 5 down, 13 to go. We have a Mega Chandelure team with Mega Aerodactyl, Sneasler, Rotom, Mousehold, Garchomp. Chandelure is my favorite Pokemon. I've been trying to play with some amount of this core, but I wasn't ever able to really make it work the way that I want to, so I just kind of put a bunch of good mons together. Hour 16. Belly Bolt. Okay, so a lot of electric types, which means that Garchomp is really good. Which means that Aerodactyl is also really good. Which means that Rotom is... okay, it's not good. Which means Sneaser's good. I think the Chandelure being... I think. Do I need to... actually, you know what? Let's go Chandelure. We're gonna go Chandelure. It'll be fine. We're just gonna go raw Chandelure. Because the Chandelure is my favorite Pokemon, who am I to not use it? Damn, I'm taking Earthquake. Mega Aerodactyl Rock Slide. Yippee! It's me like Airball Charge here. Everything dies. Garchomp Aerodactyl still remains really good. I probably should have swapped the other slot. If there's a waterfall coming my way, it would go into the Aerodactyl slot. So, but I want the Sneasler to be healthy a little bit. Fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out. Can't say that's what I was expecting. In a close combat this spot. What? could have taken off the sneeze. I'm not too concerned, but like, why does Gyarados have Ice Beam? Good damage. Don't ask why Tripper is in the first slot. I don't know. He got another quick grow up rock! Rory. Let me see a third one. Let me see a third one. Alright, made it up to Great Ball 1. Alright, let's look at the next team. So this is very similar to the previous teams that we've used with Frigoraph and Sinistcha being Trick Room setters, but we also have a Rain mode to support the Aggron. It's probably one of the better teams that we have, actually, but it's cool. Oops. So Aggron is just kind of a closer to deal with late game Pokemon that resist water. Sinistcha has the Queso Berry to deal with Basque Legion, which can be a little bit of a problem with this team. And you have Rain to set up to protect the Aggron and the Scizor, and set up the Blastoise. Pelipper will usually come to a lot of these things. Okay, interesting. We have a Slowbro. We have a Jolteon. Jolteon's actually kind of spooky for this team. Aggron can't really do much into this team. That's also something I'm noticing. I don't know what the Jolteon is here for. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not sure what's going on here. Forcer should be able to take that out, so I'm just gonna Water Spout and keep Water Spouting. I don't know if this is a screens save by. It is. Kind of annoying, but manageable. That's a lot. I'm just gonna keep switching water styles until something happens. That was a lot of damage to slow, bro. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I clicked Rage Powder, but this also works. I'm gonna Shadow Ball this side. I'm gonna Water Spout. Again. I don't actually mind if Slowbro gets the up because the Mega's gone. Now what if I just Rage Powdered and did it again? Welcome back, Kyogre. The Sable's attacking, actually. Okay. Then, more damage than I was expecting. And we go again. Another one. Aggron Admirer. What is Aggron gonna do against me clicking Water Spout 5 times in a row? Alrighty. So this is a very interesting take on Semi-Room. So we have a very strong Charizard with Solar Power and all the goody moves, but instead of being Charizard Y, because this is not a Charizard Y team, we have Solar Power, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Weather Ball. So it's still going to do a lot of damage. We also have a Farigiraf just to really kind of drive home, to set up Trick Room, as well as Gallade. We also have a Scarf Hydreigon to take out a lot of the Dragon types that'll resist a lot of what we want to do. I did not want White Herb. This is actually not supposed to be White Herb. Let's give this let's just give it a Citrus Berry. It was White Herb when I had Overheat on it. Select this team. Let me actually message my other person. When for Okay. So the Mega's probably Steelix Dragonite. We've got a Fake Out Simi Sage, but that's okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think this is probably right. You know what? We are going to... He thinks that I'm going to Mega. It's fine. It's still gonna do a lot of damage. 67% still? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll take us leftovers. The way I want to do this is I want to Weather Ball that slot. Wait, what could he switch into? Yeah, I think it's probably just Weather Ball, this slot, Solar Beam, that slot. I might take a little bit of damage on Charizard, but that's okay. Well, good thing I didn't erupt. Nah, eruption still would kill. It's okay. I think it's genuinely one of the more fun and like, better teams of the set. People aren't ready for it. Charizard's probably gonna kill itself. However, and it's not gonna be very good against other Sun teams. I was not expecting the Steelix to be the match. I will say. Goodbye, Steelix. Rock Slide! Okay, goodbye, Charizard. You did good. Holy damage. we're going to Psycho Cut. Because that does the most damage. I also want to see what, I want to see the shiny Mega Gallade. Ooh, that's it. That goes hard. You see? And now I'm inner focus. And because I'm inner focus, I am guaranteed to not flinch. All Alright, we made it to Ultra Ball Tier 3. I think we're halfway done now, right? We are not halfway done. Oh my god, I have so many teams to go through. Oh my god, I have so many teams to go through. Not even halfway done. Oh dear. Okay. It's also gonna start getting harder because some of the teams are not very good, I will say. Let me get to my stream manager real quick. 137. Okay. So this is a Heracross Gengar team. I'm not really sure what I was trying to do here, but it is mostly built off of like trapping something with Gengar and then blowing it up with Hydreigon or Sylveon. So I figured to give it it'll be interesting. I will be excited if I do get to use Heracross though. I think Heracross is really cool. But I did not put speed control on this, so it might be a little bit difficult to get it to work. Okay, so this is a very standard team. We are not getting to use Heracross. It's probably something like this. Gengar's not going to see use. Oh, this team is so bad. This team is going to struggle so much into people who are actually using real teams. It's fine. Everything's fine. This does a lot less damage now. That did way more damage than I was expecting. It crit, that's why, but... So Hydreigon is still... It has to be Rock... no, it has to be Kiss Combat, so I think I have to go this slot now. I'm gonna take out this slot. Big Snarl, big Snarl, big Snarl. Okay, so we actually have like a very interesting thing. Put Darkest Lariat this slot and just Snarl again. This should be okay. This should take out both. I just get to click Snarl again, again, and again. Tailwind peters out, which means that he is forced to Tailwind this turn. I also get poisoned. That's actually also very extremely vital to this knowledge. If I swapped Heracross in there, then I actually just kind of win, funny enough. He has to Tailwind this turn. If he doesn't, then he loses, which means he can't kill my Hydreigon. I missed! I missed the Whimsicott! He would have been so cooked! He didn't get punished for that! No! Bro, there's no way. I would have been able to Snarl him down. Which is more? Okay. Heracross, blank set, Charizard Y, in Sun, at -2. Yeah, Weather Ball still kills. I mean, this is just Hydreigon. Again. I'm gonna go no. Shit, let's do this. I feel like I want to bring this, but now I need something to deal with the Aggron, so I guess it's probably that. -1 Heat Wave. Yeah, -1 Heat Wave would not have killed Heracross. I don't remember how invested I am. swap. Go after the Sylveon. The fair thing about the last game, right, is that, like, I wouldn't have gotten you into that point if not for the quick attack crit, but sometimes that's just what you have to play. Another crit. Oh, this poison's actually really important. Oh, interesting. That's probably fine. Well, I got a little bit lucky there. Can't really complain. Is there something here that he could swap into? Wait, he can't swap. He can't swap. He can't swap. I can always eliminate the Whimsicott here. So I know that's Sylveon in the back. I'm gonna parting shot the Charizard. Protect. Probably gonna sack my Heracross here. Oh, it's X. Okay. If this is Dragon Dance, it's spooky. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna go Heracross here. I'm gonna Rock Blast that. Okay. Oh, he just forfeited. Hey, Heracross would have done some good work there, I will say. If I didn't, it probably wouldn't have taken out the It probably would not have taken out the Sylveon, but a man could dream. All right, so I call this the double Prio, the Prio boys. Except I think the Lucario might be okay. They're guys. They're guys. So Lucario is just a very offensive guy. Has Meteor Mash, Close Combat, Bullet Punch, Extreme Speed, so he has double priority. Dragonite also has priority in Extreme Speed. Kingambit also has priority in Sucker Punch, and Incineroar has some priority with Fake Out. It's a little bit weak to fighting type moves. I think I want to put potentially. Well, let's edit this team just to adjust. We don't need knockoff. Actually, you know what? We'll leave it. We'll find out. But it's a little bit weak to fighting types, but that's what we have 2 flying types for. Not really sure if the team will work. It seems fine. Okay, so we have an Orthworm. Rotom. So it's actually pretty good to go Instant here. I think Instant Gambit would, is probably really good. Go Dragonite and then... Actually... Let's go Sarina. I think Sarina will be a very interesting pick. I think it's probably Lucario and probably Instant. Instant does really well into a lot of these. I will say... If Gambit goes down, it's a lot harder to justify. Yeah, it's a lot harder to justify, so... Well, this is like exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, so I'm going to Sucker Punch that and Triple Axle that. That lived, that's surprising. So this is Scarf Basket Legion, which is good to know. Here comes Big Crit. I missed. I missed the second. It was so good. It was so good. All right, how am I gonna do this? I think I can actually try this. King Gambit missing is good. A freeze would be bad, but not the end of the world. Why do I say anything here? Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. I'm not permitting you. I mean, this stalls me, so it's fine. I think it's really funny that you get to do that. Am I Chopper Black classes? I do not remember. It is Chopper, which means I don't think I could. Alas, I'm still going to blitz this slot anyway. Yeah. No, I would have just been able to fake out Tao Tao. It would have been so good. I don't think I live that. Well, I don't live what comes next. That works. so I have to lock into a move here. Which means it's probably going to be last respects. What do we have in the back? If he's bringing Ensign, I'm a little bit inclined to lock into knockoff here. Or Trump Kick. Trump Kick is actually probably the right play. And I'm going to Bullet Punch to try to get the last 4 HP. Perfect. But more importantly, if Instant comes in, I want to make sure that I'm still inner focus. Now I'm going to give myself adaptability by megaing and do a lot of damage here, hopefully. Locking into knockup would have been really good. It's a lot of damage. Why is Serena so slow? That was not as fast as I was expecting. Well, I'm just gonna bullet punch until it goes down anyway. Serena. 32, 124 with voice card with 160. Okay, so this is just timid. Which is good to know, but either way, I will take it out with the Mega Lucario. So now we have some of the weirder teams. So this is this is just Pinsir stuff. Pinsir gets Aerolate once it megas, but we also have Gyarados, which is going to just Dragon Dance and just beat things up. We have a Sinistcha to support and tank Earthquakes. We have Garchomp again. We have Sylveon again. And we have Aegislash. Aegislash hasn't really gotten to shine in many of the teams that I have used, but maybe it will be time for it. Maybe I should put Sash on it. That would be cool. There's a giant squirrel outside my door. It's not an Aegislash game. I'll say that much. It actually could be an Aegislash game. I think if anything, Gyarados is going to see a lot of usage. Probably Mega. Yeah, it's actually probably Mega. It's Mega Frostlass, Mega Gardevoir, probably. I can't. You know what? Let's go. Let's try this. Let's try this. Well, this is like the worst possible thing I could have. Lead. I'm seeing an issue. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go swap into that, and we're gonna Trick Room. Yeah, okay. I expect Blizzard here. I expect Sinishot to live here. Okay, we got the Trick Room off. That is good. I'm gonna try to Matcha Gotcha for a little bit of healing. I also know that this Sneasel is now Focus Sash instead of White Herb because the Intimidate went off without a hitch. What did I miss? The Frostlass. It's honestly probably the worst case scenario. Unless this... Oh, unless it does that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I can preserve this by double swapping. But I don't think, but I think I want to try to get another attack off. And I can always swap out Sinistra on a later turn. Perfect. Get a little bit of healing. No poison? Okay. This is perfect. Hello. Okay, 2 turns of Trick Room. I'm gonna Scale Shot the Sneasler and Rage Powder. This will hopefully allow me to... Yep. This will hopefully allow me to take out the... Sneasler without a hitch, which is unfortunate because it didn't. Which means we'll see a close combat here. he's just clicking Dire Claw. Please. Okay. Okay. However, I can also just rock a whatever the move is called, Scale Shot into the opposing Garchomp, knowing that he is forced to protect or lose both. That is unfortunate, but it's manageable. Oh! This Garchomp spread is so good! I have no idea what spread this is, but it's so good! You know what? If he's gonna send it, he's going to send it. And if I'm going to send it, I will send it. Actually, I just this always optical there. I will say. Incredible work, beating a Frostlass lead with Garchomp Sinistral. Incredible work. All right. So now we have a Zard team, a Zard for Alligator team. Now Zard is a very good Mon, and that is a problem because I can't have good Mons doing things. That being said, that's why we have Charizard, that's why we have Leafeon, that's why we have Umbreon. Yeah, so Charizard is getting put with some with a few worse guys. However, Leafeon is still a very good support for it. I won't say good support. It is certainly support for it. Scarf Hydreigon is also pretty reasonable, I'd say. You're a sweat at this? What do you mean I'm a sweat at this? I mean, I technically yes, but oh, let me pick my team first. This is a very interesting set of. Okay, I think it's this. Alligator seems kind of interesting, but I don't think it's going to be useful. Umbreon and... It feels really bad putting all my damage forth early, but I don't really think I have a better option. Yeah, I can see chat. I only play, like 1v1s, I guess? Or 1v1s, that's not right. Singles, I guess, is the better, and I'm not that good. Okay. Yeah, I play this game competitively. I've built a lot of teams for a tournament that I have IRL for a bunch of my friends who don't play this game. That's what a lot of these teams are being used for. Kind of inclined to just Weather Ball and swap to this. want to get a little bit of damage out. I think he might click like Rain Dance or something like that. I mean, this is okay. Sure. I'm kind of scared now. They're about 4. I don't really know the singles meta all that well. I think like what King Gambit's probably really good. I need to make sure this is not Rock Slide. Okay. Okay, so the way I need to do this is I need to just Weather Ball this and follow me. I need the Sneasler gone like yesterday. And I'm not I'm not taking the risk of the of missing the Sneasler, because if I miss the Sneasler, the game is over. Okay. I think now it's probably safe time to go Hydreigon. I could maybe see a Whimsicott. It might be... I'm okay with this. I'm just gonna click Heat Wave and spam Snarl, I guess. So that is a Dark type. It's probably fine. And then tell you what I normally play? Yeah, sure. I don't like that. Oh my god. Sure. I did not know that Life Heart also gets Unburden. Please don't tell me I missed the singer. Okay, I missed the Life Heart. I hit the Life Heart. That is the important one. So no, it's Thunder Wave, it has Swagger. I'm gonna Heat Wave and probably just beyond this. What? I wasn't expecting him to have a Mega Stone. What is going on here? Oh, he's got Foul Play. I see. He's got Foul Play. You know what? He got me. I might still be able to beat him, but... Speed Rose sharply. This should mean that I can... Beyond this. And then Moonlight next turn. probably. He crit me too, Jesus. Oh. I forgot! I forgot! No! I forgot he has magic bounce. I can still get out of this. Attack her sharply. Speed that. Oh, that's fine. The way I get around this is I Moonlight now. Because the sun is still up, Moonlight heals for 66%, which will basically recover all of my HP. Charizard, Mega X, Dragonite, Toxicroak, Lightning Rock, Gengar, Greninja. What are the items on your non-Charizard Pokemon? All the way up. Big? We're gonna be here a while. Attack rush sharply. Defense falling, that's fine. I'm gonna snarl this as well. We're both sleeping. Special attack rush sharply is bad. We're gonna snarl some more. I think the first snarl should take out Squivellin in theory. Squivellin wakes up. I don't like what they're doing, but it's gonna take them a while to actually like. He's missing so much. Speed rush sharply is really annoying. I think the biggest problem is if I miss the snarl right here, or I don't hit. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means he doesn't get any healing. Oh, that does nothing. Oh, okay. Let me turn down the game audio real quick. Okay. What are the items on your non-Charizard Pokemon? Also, please tell me how the audio balance is. I would be really, sad if I did most of this, challenge without, with really bad game audio, but it's fine. Why am I still confused? Okay, we got through it. Umbreon solo carry. Despite my best efforts. Okay, so good news, we're in Master Ball, we're in Ultra Ball rank 1. Bad news, I've got some pretty bad teams coming up. Actually, okay, Team 18 is like the worst team by far. But it'll be fine. All I have to do is win one. So this is a Charizard Chestnut team, with Mousehold and Azumarill. The intent is just to set up with Charizard or Chestnut. It's protect with Mousehold, and you have instant to just fake out and just do big damage. That's kind of the intent behind it. Not the right team. Citrus Berry and Dragon Knight, leftovers and Toxicroak, focus sash on Lichen Rock. Which Lichen Rock is it? White Herb on Greninja. Lumberry on Gengar. And I guess, like, how much are you willing to change? Is another question I think that I should kind of I want to do this. You know what? You know what? The way I want to do it is I want to do that. I want to do that, and I want to do that. Yeah, it's probably fine. 3 Pokemon. Okay. So I think, like, you need a closer. A lot of like, you need a closer for after your first 2 mon goes down. So, like, not more. It's the Dusk one? Okay. You know what? I'm Dragon Dancing up. Okay. So, why Lumberry on Gengar? Or it's like, I want you to, like, explain to me why you're going the moves that you are. I think that's, like, gonna be the best way of going about it. Shall we see if it's Magic Bounce? Shall we see if it's Magic Bounce? Oh, it's not. No Trick Room for you. Yeah, why? So, explain Lumberry and Gengar, explain White or Brown Greninja, and explain, Leftover. Explain all your items. I think that's probably going to be the better way of going about it. Charizard and just forget. Okay. Okay, so I think I want to Dragon Claw this. Maybe I live this? I'm getting all these protecticals wrong. I might live this thanks to Friend Guard. I don't. Okay. I thought I brought Sinistra, which is... Oh, he crit. That means I lose! Well, it's not completely bad. Kind of annoying, but... I EV'd for this. Because that grass start... Oh, Masquerada? Citrus, fair... So I think the first thing you want is, like, you need to figure out what your team loses to. And, what Pokemon... Yeah, it's fine. Figure out which Pokemon you, like, gives you the most grief, right? Like, are you struggling a lot against other Masqueradas? Or against, like, Masqueradas? Are you struggling a lot against Kingambits? Yeah, let me do this, let me do this, let me play rough. This, and then let me... Parting shot this. I think I should still live a... I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna play rough this slot and Darkest Lariat this slot, I guess. Not really. Want to get my Charizard. Mega Outrage. If not, I do Flare Blitz. That's fine. I live this. He's only got one dead. And then I think I Dark Slayer the Basque again. Sorry. Mega Outrage normally if you're not Flare Blitz, Earthquake. So I think... think he wants to last respects this. Yep. Nice. I have to guess right, I think. Let me focus this real quick. Okay, so I think I want to Aqua Jet this and Parting Shot this. I think this gives me the best chance of being able to survive. Because if I feel like they have to protect one, right? Okay, this is okay. Maybe after I finish this like set of games. I need to get to team 18. Perfect. Please tell. Okay, hold on. Let me do a calc. Azumarill, 32, Adamant, plus 6 to Hatterene, 32, huge power, Aqua Jet. Okay, Aqua Jet should always kill. And then I fake out. That. I had to double check to see if it would work. I think the way I want to do this. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna Parting Shot again. The reason why I want a Parting Shot is like I want to make it so that worst case scenario, there's a very strong chance that I actually still might be able to win if I miss the play rough. Okay. While I'm doing this, I would actually recommend like just seeing what you're losing to. This is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to play another game with this team. It's fine, we will ball. I'll probably just forfeit this game. Do you know how to look up like popular the sets, items, and stuff that are popular on the in-game ladder? Because I think that might help you a lot as well. Because I don't really see a good reason for a lot of these items. Like I get citrus. I kind of understand the citrus berry. I don't really get that. I kind of get the lichen rock. I don't really get to understand the rest. I might just win here. Focus Sash, maybe live on 1 HP. I'm just gonna play it out. If Instant takes a lot of damage, then so be it. Nice encore. Nope. Oh, this guy's getting cooked. Goodbye, Glamora. This will not do that much damage, which is good. I have to figure out how I want to... This should be Charizard. Yeah. I'm gonna take out the try to take out the Whimsicott here. I'm predicting the Charizard to protect. And a Moonblast to go off. That being said, if he double attacks, I just kind of lose. Okay, I got it right. Goodbye-o. This could be Basco Legion. Should be spooky. Or would it? There's no way he gets the double protect. Bro. Wait. The Intimidate is so good. I wonder how much Aqua Jet does. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Protect. This guy got cooked by Azu. Forfeit. And that's Master Ball. We accidentally won 2 games on this team, but that's okay. And I know many out there should strive to battle with your skill. I even say the rest. I'm just skipping through this. Okay. Okay. On to Team 14. So this is a Scoville and T-Tar team. I decided to go Lycanroc because I think it's funny. And Rotom also just provides some burn. I don't super... I feel like this team is lacking damage, but it's about as best I can do, so it's okay. Select this team. Okay, so this is Hard Trick Room. Which is manageable. Actually, what if I just did this, right? And I did that. And I did that. No, I did this. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Okay. She JD. I don't know how to pronounce your username. Do you know how to look up the most common movesets and like usage rates and all that? I'm just gonna go after this. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's unfortunate. I knew he was gonna do it too. Like, I was like, he's definitely protecting. I live this. It's fine. I don't live this. It's not fine. Well, there goes my damage. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna go Lycanroc here. The rock sliding will continue until... Okay, I just miss overheat. Cool. Okay. So now that Trick Room is up, I want to keep the Photograph on the... I kind of want to punish them for staying on the field. Okay, I'll show you after this game. Oh, he's liquidating the Disco Villain, huh? Well, this game's a loss. That's okay. Yeah, in my heart, I knew that was gonna protect. I could have just protected and rock slide, or rage powder and rock slide. Okay. All right. Let me show you how to look it up. Right. Don't get into a game. So if you go to battle data, you can see that like under ranked battles, there's like all these like kind of well, I mean, you can get information on a lot of things. So if we're looking at ranked battle season M2 single battle, and we look at Pokemon, we can see that like, okay, Garchomp is so the top 5 most used mons are Garchomp, Archaludon, Meowscarada, Primarina, Charizard, Corviknight, and 7 is Basque Legion. Basque Legion is very good. You can see that 2 Pokemon that you like here, Lucario and Gengar, are also on here. So those are actually like pretty good mons to use. So it looks like Lucario likes using the Lucario Knight. Often has teammates of like Garchomp and Meowscarada and whatnot. Tends to be jolly or timid. So just a speed boosting nature in general. Either to max speed and max offense, inner focus with moves of close combat, meteor mash, bullet punch, and sword stance. So it looks like what they want to do with the set is they want to sword stance and they on a good switch and then just nuke everything, right? Like that's the intent behind it. Whereas Gengar probably also intends to use the Gengar right to stop switches, get them into a bad position, force a switch. I would actually like think that's a very good idea. But obviously Gengar loses to Garchomp, right? Like, so you don't want to put it in front of a Garchomp, and you want to make sure you have answers to it. Like, I look at your team, I don't really see a great answer to Garchomp unless you have like Ice Beam Greninja or Ice Beam Dragonite. And if we look at like, okay, Meowscarada probably beats Garchomp by going Scarf Triple Axle, or just Triple Axle. Primarina beats Garchomp by clicking Moonblast, right? Charizard probably goes... Okay, so a good amount are going X. So I think it's perfectly fine for you to go Charizard X. And you go like Flare Blitz, Flame Charge, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, maybe even Roost. I think Outrage is a little bit too wild because if they switch in a Fairy type, they can just start setting up, and then you are just stuck there, not able to do anything. Primarina in particular is really bad for your Charizard X set. Oh, your Dragon has that? Okay. So Primarina in particular is bad for your Charizard X set. And I can see that Garchomp is probably bad for a lot of your Pokemon. So I think the way that I would probably do it is you put the Gengar, you put the Gengarite on the Gengar. You try to like farm it. You try to like slot yourself into like a Primarina or Basque Legion or something. And then like when they switch in Garchomp, you switch in something that resists and beats Garchomp, right? Like that's what Corviknight is for. That's what Hippowdon is for. That's what like Gyarados is for. That's just kind of the way that you have to team build. Like I'm not extremely experienced in team building, but like if you want to start with like Gengar, Lucario, Charizard X, right? You want to bring Pokemon that don't just outright lose to Garchomp. So you probably want to put in like a Corviknight. You probably want to put in like a Dragon Dance Gyarados, because I think yeah. So you can see that the most popular set for Gyarados is Waterfall, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Ice Fang. So you just like put it against a you just say, oh, my Lucario is about to take an Earthquake. You swap in your Gyarados and then you just start Dragon Dancing and clearing. Singles, from what I know, is kind of all about getting into the right position and being able to set up. So do take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm not exactly a singles player, and I'm not good enough, and I wouldn't say I'm good enough to really help you too much more than that. Okay, Hawlucha Belly Drum. Oh, I don't like this. Oh wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an incredible idea. I don't think it's gonna work, but I do have an idea. I'm gonna go this. They are never gonna see this coming. I don't actually know if this kills, but we'll find out. Can I try to 1v1 you next game in singles? I'm gonna go with no, because I don't actually have a singles team on here, because I only have 18 slots. 18 team slots, and I'm using all 18 for this tournament, so I don't have a team that I can actually use to battle people with. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm just gonna low kick this. I kind of don't care. I just wanted the damage out. Oh, in doubles? Sure. How do I want to do this? I feel like it's gonna be a switch. I should have gone this, actually. This is gonna be Sinistcha here, which is why I'm clicking the Rock Slide. This might be Protect. It's good damage. Big crit. That's a crit though. How to get around this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna protect here. Thunderbolt here. This will heal a lot to the, but I don't really think I have much of else as a choice. All right, it's time to flinch a lot. Hindsight is realizing I should have brought the Sko villain. Oh god. It's fine. Big flinch actually? Fake out into that. Matcha gotcha. I think I need to rock slide and moon blast the Sinistra and hope that doesn't heal too much. Another flinch would actually go really far here. On either mon? It's just not enough. Big special attack drop. That actually might be relevant. Fire blast. And a burn, but I don't think it matters. Okay. Oh, I'm still in this game, dude. it's gonna be a little bit. Dark Pulse? Why is it special? Okay, the fact of the matter is that they've just continued to let the Lycanroc run free, which is really funny. Okay, I know you're public enemy number 1, so I can close combat you and just... I'm gonna double. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna split my damage. He just raw hits the fissure. That's so cool. Please tell me you didn't double up. Okay, good. I'll use the next team in line because I will win this game. I'll use the next team in line and just pretend it's the quote-unquote one of the ranked games. And I'll showcase the team afterward. Private battles? Okay. Enter the room ID. Oh good, oh goodness. Okay, so it's probably that. Yeah, that's fine. It's a lot of damage. That second one did a lot more than I realized. I know this is... Well, that was gonna be Sash. What is Lycan Rockdust's ability? Wait, it's not Top Claws, right? It is... It is Top Claws, okay. So a lot of your Pokemon are like as a whole very squishy, right? Like they don't have a lot of defensive stats and a lot of defensive EVs. I'm probably assuming. Uh, those teams will struggle with other teams that can set the speed advantage and then just blow up your team. If you kind of get what I'm saying, right? Um, because I'm attacking first and you're not able to take out my Pokemon, um, you inherently just die first. I know, and like everyone's got to learn, right? Um, but like your Pokemon are they're very strong, but they don't have a lot. But they don't have a lot of survivability, which is So like if you continue to use like that style of team, you're probably gonna want to put well, first of all, you don't use the same team for singles and doubles. It doesn't really work very well that way. But instead slot in one of your other you want to slot in some speed control. So like add in a Whimsicott, add in a Talonflame, something like that to make sure that you are attacking first and then blowing them up. Does that kind of make sense? This is the team. It is a Glamora Caesar team. I think Glamora kind of counters what Caesar wants dies to, which is fire type Pokemon. And I think next to Komao and a Rotom, it kind of like Rotom and Hydreigon do good work in preventing your Pokemon from taking ground type attacks, as well as Talonflame. Which is kind of why I wanted to pair it next to Glamora. And it's also Rain Dance Talonflame to get around to help like further aid Caesar in not dying to fire type moves. But yeah. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I need to showcase this team first. So this is designed around like being able to bring both of your strong megas while also deciding what you want to mega. Excadrill will work really well next to Titar, but if you don't need the speed, then you can just Stomping Tantrum. I guess it should be high horsepower, but oh well, I'll fix that. You can just swing into protects. Gardevoir does a lot of work and will just rip off psychics and will be immune to earthquakes. Rotom, it will also be immune to earthquakes and can fire off like really strong leaf storms. That's kind of the intent behind the set. And then Basque Legion is just a very standard set. What was I saying? So speed matters a lot regardless of if you play singles or doubles, right? Like if you are constantly getting outpaced in singles, it's actually even more important because you don't get any attacks rather than just getting one attack, right? Ooh, interesting. How do I want to do this? It's probably this. It's probably this. It's not this for sure. Maybe it's this. Probably not that, though. It's probably this. So yeah, so speed is like equally important in singles because if you don't get to attack because you died, you don't return any damage. And the way that you gain speed in singles is by setup, by using like Quiver Dance Volcarona or Dragon Dance or something of that sort. I'll protect here. I need to get rid of the Scovillain early because a lot of my damage is going to come from physical attackers in the end game, so I don't want them to get burnt. So TLDR, have a little bit more setup on your team, so that you can angle to put your Pokemon in a good position, set up when they switch, and then sweep through their team. It's kind of the way that I see it. I think I can make a pretty safe play by encoring this into Protect and then clicking Psychic here. I think the worst case is Rage Powder, and because if that's the case, then I lose my Gardevoir. But that's kind of just something I'm going to have to deal with. Beautiful. Okay. So he can't Gigaton Hammer. This gives me a lot of agency. Okay. Perfect. Probably a Leech Seed. Or an Overheat. I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. So now I switch to something that doesn't want to take damage, right? Or, no, I attack into... I think I go that. And then I Hyper Voice. Guarantee damage into both slots. I think that's good. Sneasler? Yeah. It's kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, this makes sense because he doesn't want to click. Okay, what do you have? Tinkaton? I think... So if it's Tinkaton here, what do I do, right? In theory, it should be fake out one slot. It should be fake out Close Combat, fake out Dire Claw, or fake out Gigaton Hammer. I think this covers all of it. Okay, I got it right. He has Faint. That's so spooky. Okay. So So the way I want to do this is I kind of want to just jet that. I think Psychic is okay. I just want to get as much damage done as I can. That's still good damage, actually. This is probably Gigaton Hammer here. Which I'm okay with. Bonk. This means that I can go into... T-Tar very safely. I want to... Last Respects and Rock Slide the Primarina? Because I think this combination of attacks should kill. You shouldn't have anything to kill if you grind long enough. Nice. That's a lot of damage. He got the attack drop. Oh, low kick this? That was a lot of damage from Play Rough, actually. I'm surprised. This is okay. I'm putting myself in a position that I should be able to... Oh. This is okay. I forgot that he could do that. I know he can't do that now. This, by doing this, it prevents him from clicking Play Rough, which is the important thing. Nice. Whew. Still a lot of damage for a resisted hit. This must be, like, really offensive. And he should not be able to attack. But I'm gonna Last Respects it anyway. Yeah, follow me. Alright. I think I have 2 more teams to go. This team. Okay. This team is why did I put hyper voice on it? I don't know. It's there to enable Venusaur to just click leech to just leech seed stall stuff. I don't know. I figured it might be funny. So okay. This is spooky, but Manectric is good. I think Manectric is probably like actually really good. I have Lightning Rod on this, right? I do. Ooh, it's so good. All right. And then I want to go Gambit. I think Venusaur's probably fine. Oh wait, hold on. I meant to go this. I want to go Basco Legion in front, and I go Clefairy, I think. All right, you ready for this tech? I didn't see if they have a Gambit. If they have a Gambit, that's bad. Help her? That's okay, I guess. I think this... actually, this might mean that I die. Actually, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. That means Basket Legion takes a little bit of chip, but not the... Okay, but not the Archaludon. Now the real question is, what do I do about this Archaludon? I'm now realizing that I should have protected. I should have protected. I don't have anything to kill this now. If I had Mecha Venusaur, the game is actually not terrible. Okay. I really would need this accuracy drop. Accuracy drop into the King Gambit. Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this Arcalodon unless I crit. I did no damage. All right, I'm just. It's like 6:30. I kind of want to just move on with my day, but I gotta see this through. You know. If I had Mega Venusaur, the game is actually really interesting. I think I probably win. Kangaskhan. This would be good for Snarl, but I think Gambit's probably just right. I believe that you can make Ultra Ball. Should be fake out into Ensign, right? The Frigga is going to protect or rain dance, I think. Interesting. But that's okay. Aura Sphere, maybe? Well, good thing I have Focus Sash. This might be Cobra Berry, which should be fine. Alright, so we're pretty adequately stalling out Trick Room, but this King Gambit needs to go. This is very important. Okay. I'm just gonna go for a sucker here. If it works, it works. And it did. Which will greatly reduce the damage that this does to my Gambit, or my Ensign. I think. I think I actually want to preserve this Ensign a little bit more than I want to preserve the... a little bit more than I want to preserve the Basca Legion. But I need to know how much... Okay, so this is last turn of Trick Room. He has to send in for a graph. I'm gonna parting shot the Torkoal. And protect, and then go into Basca Legion here. Maybe I should have. I don't think I. Feeling like maybe I should have attacked. But it also gets really sketchy if yeah, it gets a little bit sketchy, I guess, if Ensign dies. I want to show Thick Fat immediately. This should not kill Ensign. Which means that he should be... Ooh! Just barely. That's not correct. I'm gonna double the photographs. Or actually, no. I think he got his turns wrong. I'm going to Wave Crash into this. And Leech Seed. I think that Torkoal is going to protect. Come on. Come on, make a move. Make a move. Let me eat dinner. Oh, okay, he's just been idle. That works, I guess. I think I'm still in good position, but... Come on, man. Alright, the last team is actually horrendous. It is probably going to take the longest to deal with. It has Archaludon, it has Pelipper. That might be all you need. And Meganium and Starmie are good. However, Meowstic is bad, Beartic is bad, but I think they're funny. So that's... We're hoping that we cheese somebody. I had a feeling I'd play against this team, actually. I'm gonna go Archaludon. I'm gonna go Meganium, I think. I should have gone Pelipper, just as... I think this is right? It might be a bad idea to just let this Lamora do whatever it wants, but whatever. I lived this pretty handily. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha! Hit my other slot. Yeah, back crit, but... Gotcha! Okay, that was 2 turns of Tailwind. That's very important. Okay, so I think this is Scarf. Which is bad. I mean, I might as well set Psychic Terrain. There's no way this one takes me 1 try. I think he's locked. There's really nothing else for Meowstic to do except die, so... I get the stamina boost. I think I want to just Dazzling Gleam to try to get Chip. And I want to Flash Cannon the Glimora just to really drive home the just to try to... Why do you are not scarfed. Uh-oh. Is this slow Glimora, or am I just am I back speed? I don't remember. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Meganium doesn't need a Mega Stone. Oh my goodness. I just realized I don't have a Dragon type move on this. I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam to try to bait. Well, I'll just click Flash Cannon. I live this because I'm +2. I don't live this because why? Is Citrus Berry... Does it take another one? I think it might take another... and then an Ice Spinner. Goodbye, Garchomp. You got cheese. Let's go. And we're done. We have our 18 wins. Technically, we have 19, but that's okay. Thank anyone who stopped in for watching. I will upload this to YouTube so that people can, and then maybe do some some effort timestamping and all that. But we made it to Master Ball. We got to win with all 18 teams, and you kind of get to see how all of these teams play. And while we do it, let's see how much we gain. We go from 20,158. We get everything in our missions. 5,000 VP. Another 4,000. I'll open those later. I don't really care that much. Got a Azumarill Admirer. Plus 500 VP. Plus 500 VP. We're up to 31,000. But anyway, thank you all for watching.